Ooh, what's going on, people? It's your man, the YB, back once again. Big shout out to my doggy, John Wall, for coming through and boosting up the coin, boosting up your man, the YB's Fury versus Usyk. Hashtag we fixing to be up this month fund. You best believe it. So we got a leak right now regarding Tyson Fury, who was let slip / prophesized he might get another oopsie doopsie in camp. So let's get to the bars, and obviously I'll react to it quick time, 100%.
Different day.
You approaching this fight week any different to how you normally do?
Yeah, I'm approaching it very different.
In terms of what?
Everything, just a different, it's a much higher level opponent, best man I've ever fought, so treading on eggshells all week, making sure I don't injure myself or get a cut or even cut myself again. That'd be a good one, wouldn't it? One day before, cuts his own eye with a knife. You don't. Remember, I'm never in there until I'm in there.
Don't say that. No, but I know you've actually kind of kept yourself to yourself in this build.
So you heard the bars there from Fury. Now I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not saying God told me something, but the other day I thought I got a weird feeling that Fury's gonna pop for something before the fight. I don't know. Maybe it's just me having pre-fight anxiety about it not happening. We've been cucked so many times. We steady getting cucked one way or another. Whether people win like Ryan Garcia and then allegedly get cucked, or they before the fight they get cucked. Who knows? Now obviously Fury's joking about it, so you could argue, well, it's obviously not going to happen and he's treading on eggshells because he doesn't want to get cut. It could be who knows? It could be a prelude. Oh, there's no way I could have done it myself because I told you I was stepping on eggshells. Oh, I can't believe it. One of them ones. See, them ones there where you kind of it builds credibility when you've set the scene. Oh, don't worry, people, I'm stepping on eggshells. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Well, the contrast there. That's what you call the okie doke. Do you understand? If someone give you the okie doke bars, they set the scene so you think there's no way it could happen now. We know Fury's got it under control. We know he's stepping on eggshells. Carefully. Oh, he cut. Oh, it's one of them freak cuts from the gods ones. Because you best believe it, what I know for a fact is, people, even I believe Fury will win if he gets in the ring. Usyk can be there. Usyk was there in February. Usyk was there for the last 2 years. He'd been there. Usyk was in there with AJ twice. Usyk in there with Dubois. He there. The only question is, and Usyk never popped for juice. Fury has popped for moody ball meat. Fact. Big weird Kinahan cartel conspiracy going on in them times. Yeah? Tyson Fury popped for nandrolone, and then some farmer came out and said, yeah, I sold him the moody ball meat. It made him pop. And then it came out, the farmer came out again and said, oh no, he paid me, the Kinahan cartel mob paid me off 20 bags. And then he came out and said, no, I made it all up. Mm-hmm. Who does that? Why would you do that for? Why would you ever make up a story like that and then backtrack? He touched. Yeah? He got paid up on the Kinahan cartel conspiracy. And then he had some kind of moral, I better tell the truth. And then obviously the Kinahan man touched him. That's the facts, not my opinion. That's what happened. So, it's not like Fury ain't never popped before. I hope I'm wrong though. And Fury himself says here, I'm not in the ring till I'm in the ring. Again, foretelling potentially, right? That's what I've always said. It's not rocket science, but still. Number one, don't bother thinking about things until he's in the ring. But number two, once Fury gets in the ring for a big fight, yeah, he wins. Is my base case. He don't lose. He knows how to turn it on. Now he'll play about, he'll duck, he'll do this, he'll pull out. But once he commits and he's in the ring, it's a wrap. Or it's going to be a hard ass night's work for whoever's in there with him. He ain't got that jack in him. Yeah, he fought Wilder the first time against all the odds. Coming off a massive retirement. 10 stone of just pure fat. Gets in there with Wilder. And has all the difficulty he could have. Yeah, Fury's dancing around, he can't punch, and he gets hit twice. The second time almost spark out, and he gets up and has his best round off the back of that. That is something that it's either in you or it ain't. Now you can lose it. I referenced yesterday that apparently I haven't watched it, but apparently Ali towards the end of his career he was diminished and he didn't have that warrior in him anymore. So the warrior spirit can diminish, but I don't think Fury's at that state. Although, the Ngannou fight, he did look a bit diminished. He didn't look like he wanted to fight. Yeah, he got popped in his mouth, he didn't really want to know. And that's Ngannou. We've just seen what AJ did with him. Yeah? So Ngannou ain't all that, we now know. Obviously AJ was looking like a 9 out of 10 AJ, to be fair. He was looking super supreme and confident, but even so, that said, I think Fury was probably a 5 out of 10 Fury at best. 5 out of 10 at best, maybe 4 out of 10. He was super overweight. I don't think he was training. He thought it would be a 50-1 fight that was on the cards. We all did. I mean, we was all saying it. John Fury was saying it's ridiculous and etc, etc. So, these guys have massive egos. Who here thinks that Fury didn't or doesn't also have a massive ego, and therefore, hey, I've beat Wilder, I've beat Vlad. Who does UFC do? This stiff UFC do? What's he gonna do? Nothing. Train for what? I'll go in there popping right in his chops. The odds makers have me. Everyone knows I'm gonna knock this guy out, kind of thing. We've seen it with Mike Tyson and Buster Douglas to a lesser extent. So all these things repeat themselves. It's about people. But yeah, I hope I'm wrong. Do I think it's likely he pulls out again? No, but we've seen stranger things. Yeah? The way that Turkey loved this dude. You know what I'm saying? Anything's on at this point. Yeah? Fury pulled out the first time. And that, let's not forget, people. Fury made a joke about, I might cut my eye again. And laughed about it. But realistically, we all saw the footage. Yeah? It was moody, people. There isn't a camera today you can have that records videos like that. They just don't exist, people. Yeah? This is a multi-millionaire camp. Your Ring doorbell. Fact. Your Ring doorbell or whatever CCTV Fury's got in his gym, which he inevitably has now after the Netflix series, and obviously there's a whole bunch of creepers around his house. That CCTV would be 10 times better than whatever that was. And we know it was shot on a phone. We know it was shot on a mobile device. Made no sense. Yeah? It sounded staged. Fury gets cut and they're like, oh my god, Fury's been cut. It's like a commentary. You wouldn't know. At that point, you wouldn't necessarily know. Oh my god, it's a cut, it's a fatal cut. Oh, Fury, you're out of the fight. I think someone in the video says, oh, the fight's off. Like, at that point, I guess you could speculate and guess, but would you really want to be that dramatic? If you're in this kind of big fight and you want to do the fight. We've seen Conor McGregor before, for example. We've seen his documentary where in the Aldo build-up or the Mendes build-up, one of the two, I think it was Aldo, his knee goes. He's kind of, I think he's rolling, his knee goes, and he's like, no, can't be. They're in denial kind of thing. But Fury's camp, they knew exactly what it was, and the fight was off, and it was all set. It's like, really? You're not going to at least let a doctor look at it? It might just be skin deep or whatever. Anyway, hope I'm wrong. If I was to bet, I do think Fury gets in the ring now. I don't think he's going to cuck everyone, but can I sit here and tell you I'm 100% sure? Absolutely not. I'd say I'm 90% sure. Anyway, let me know your thoughts, people. Smash the like button, subscribe, like off the bell, 100% no doubt about it. Stop it.